My name is Mary Vega, and this video is going to be about learning about goods and services. And the Florida State Standard that this is about is SS1E13, and the title is Distinguish Between Examples of Goods and Services. So, my first question is, what is a good? And a good is something that you can buy or something that is made by another person. So it's something that you can have in your hands, something that you can hold, an object that you can touch, right? So, what are some examples of goods? That's my next question. Now we know what it is, something that we can hold, something that we can touch. So now we want some examples of things like that. So, a doll, a snack, a computer, or a phone. A doll that you buy at the store is something that you can touch, something that you can hold, and it is also something that was made by another person. So that is definitely a good. A snack, kind of like a chewy bar, a granola bar, fruit snacks, something like that is something that was made by another person, maybe in a factory, and it's definitely something that you can hold and then eat. So that's definitely a good. A computer is something that you buy that was made by a company. So it was made by another person, and it's definitely something you can use like I'm using right now to make this video. So it's definitely a good. And last, a phone, something we use almost every day, is something that was made by someone else and something that we can hold in our hands. So that's also definitely a good. Now that we know what a good is and we know some examples of different goods, our next question is, what is a service? We can't tell what's a good and what's a service if we don't know what a service is. So, what is a service? A service is a job that is provided that you're doing for someone else. So, a service is a job that someone is hiring you or paying you to do. So, or it can also be something that you do for free, but it's a job, something that you are providing for someone else. Something you can't really touch, it's more like something you're doing. And now let's see. What are some examples of services? Now that we know what a service is, we need to see some things that could be qualified as services. Haircuts, a babysitter, medical checkups, and pizza delivery. So let's see. We had said that a service was something that is a job that you could do for someone else. Haircuts. When you go get a haircut isn't something you can hold in your hands, but it is something that someone else is doing for you. Someone is providing a job, a haircut, a babysitter. When your parents leave you with a babysitter, they're paying the babysitter to do a job. Something that you cannot hold in your hand, but something that someone else is providing for you. Medical checkups. A doctor. You pay a doctor. You can't hold the checkup in your hand, but it's a job that someone else is doing for you. So it's a service. And lastly, pizza delivery. It's something that you're paying for and something that someone else is doing for you. A job, also a service. So now that we know the differences between goods and services, let's review. A good is something that someone else made that you can hold in your hands, like a snack, a phone, a doll. And then a service is a job that someone else is providing for you. You can either pay them to do the job or they can just do it because they would like to. For example, someone mowing your lawn, or you going to get a checkup at the doctor, or someone delivering a pizza to your house. These are all things that you cannot hold in your hand, but it's something that someone else is doing for you, like a job. That is a service. Now we know the differences between a good and a service. Thank you for watching.